I found out my dead husband had a secret relationship for our entire marriage. My husband died in a car accident 2 months ago. I was with him when he passed away, but I could barely look at him because he was so injured. He was the love of my life, the only man I had ever dated or slept with. I've never had feelings for anyone else, and now my world feels empty without him. We didn't have kids because he said he had a vasectomy before we met, which was fine with me since I didn't think I'd be a good parent. We met in law school, and he always supported my dream of becoming a judge. I've wanted to be a judge since I was a kid watching TV shows about crime and justice. It took years of hard work, but I finally became a judge and have been one for years. Once I started my career, I was glad we didn't have kids because my job is very demanding. I deal with serious criminals every day, and I wouldn't want to bring a child into such a harsh world. My husband was always there for me, especially during tough cases. He would have hot baths and my favorite meals ready when I came home. Our intimate life stayed strong even after years of marriage. He was a traveling lawyer and often away for weeks, but he always stayed in touch. I never suspected he was hiding something so big. The day I found out he was in a car accident was the worst day of my life. I was in court and couldn't leave right away because it was a high-profile case. They told me he was stable but might not make it. Finishing the day was a nightmare, and when I finally saw him at the hospital, he was severely injured. He lost a leg, an arm, and half his face was destroyed. I stayed by his side for 4 days until he passed away. The month after his death was a blur. I felt like a ghost at his funeral, unable to connect with anyone. Then, while going through his things for the first time, I found photos that shattered my world. There were pictures of him with children I didn't know and a woman I had never seen. More photos showed him being romantic with this woman and playing with these kids. It felt like my mind was breaking as I realized he had a second family. I found out through his laptop and Facebook messages that he had a whole other family on the other side of the country. He had 2 children with another woman, a 2-year-old and a 6-year-old. He had his first child the same year we got married. I was devastated and drank a lot of whiskey, even though I'm not a big drinker. I wondered what was left for me in life, but then I decided to do what I'm good at, seeking justice. I found out where his other family lived and bought a plane ticket to confront them. I don't know if they know about me or that he's dead, but now I have to ruin another woman's life while mine is already shattered.